They got me slapping a brick. Shit, the order was heavy. It had to get whipped. Hey, yo. I said it had to get whipped. And that was my last. I'm sitting the whip. The shit is just ass. It need to be fixed. It need to be
influx
quick.
of battlers taking control of, I guess, their own perspective and now having a media. We've seen clips for years have Charlie Clips TV. A lot of you guys have had your own YouTube, but now actively, you know what I'm saying, breaking it down. Even you guys having your own rappers as guests and things like that.
I want to say that I'm one of the first ones because, like, I think, you know, we started the Real Rap Sheet like a year and a half ago. And, you know what I mean? Like, from there, a lot of things have been popping up. You know what I'm saying? From Mav Show to Misfits presence on media, just overall in general.
Swave.
To Swave and IP. Shouts out to people that were doing it before, too, like Dirtbag Dan and them in the West Coast. They had their own podcasts. Ruin Your Day is really like media. Avocado said, you know what? I'm behind the camera. Let me get in front of the camera. You know, I think it's dope. I think XL just started a new show too.
Yeah, XL, yep. Snake Eyes, he's about to do something as well.
Yeah, Snake too. So
he been calling you out too.
Yeah. I seen something yesterday, but he got lost in the tweets, man. There's too many tweets about the third. I said I'll pay attention to Snake Eyes one day. Yeah.
Oh man. He said that gotta happen. He said he feel like he gotta battle all of the former NYB. Yeah, you another one on the list basically. You feel like he beat everybody. You the last one.
He ain't beat Math, man. He ain't beat Hands either, man. He lost them, both of them.
So he bugging. He ain't beat everybody at NYB.
I just want to make sure he lost to everybody at NYB.
All right. Is that a battle you would consider? Like, you know, he said he done had conversations with you. You know what I'm saying?
You know, RBE, and I don't know if it could be on URL with him, so I don't know. It's whatever though.
Okay.
Business is business.
How do you get to the point where you're able to kind of battle anywhere you kind of really want? You know what I'm saying? Or how do you even maneuver that? You know, I spoke to Danny Myers, asked him the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry?
What did he say?
He said it's really just about respect and moving the right way. You know what I'm saying? Being upfront with who you're doing business with, and just so everybody knows where everybody stands, even if they don't like it. It's still like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Business at the end of the day.
My thing is this, man. I give people options all the time. Like, I sit there, you know what I mean? I'm one of the few people that can probably have a real conversation with Beasley and Chico about a certain situation. You know what I mean? They would tell me their real opinions on it, and then they would give me my options. You know what I mean? Now, it's the same thing with RBE in the past. It's always been the same thing with King of the Dot. You know what I mean? I just look at certain things like, if you look at where Cortez is consistently booked, it's only really been King of the Dot and URL. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if they're giving me certain shots or they're giving me certain opportunities, then I have a certain loyalty or respect. You know what I mean? Take 2017, for instance, right? 2017, I was almost champion of the year, right? I lost to O-Red. 2017, the B-Dot battle. That's the King of the Dot battle. And right after that battle, boom, I did Daylight. Another 1 million view battle. Classic on King of the Dot. Boom. Then right after that battle, I battled Prez Mafia. Classic battle on my end, like a classic performance on my end.
Yeah, I was there. I remember you killed Prez.
But that was URL, right? So then what happens after that? Twerk on Summer Madness. Boom, another big battle, right? So now there's 2 battles on King of the Dot, 2 battles on URL. It's my hottest year in a while. 2017 was a real big year for me. And then right after Twerk, I battled Ice for the chain.
Yeah.
So I went back to King of the Dot. So the fact that I was able to do that is because I can talk with both of them and be like, yo, you know, you giving me this look, but this looks this way for me. You get what I'm saying? And if you're not going to promise me future business, then I'm going to have to go to where I can be booked at and where I can flourish at. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to be stuck under a certain guideline or something like that where I can't eat. You know what I mean? I said it in the battle. There's a difference between a URL contract and being a contract killer. Said that in round 1. Yeah. Just you get what I'm saying? That meant that. Like, all right, boom. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm under contract, you best believe that I'm going to maximize the things that I can get out of this. You know what I mean? And if there's certain battles that I got, when they announced that 5 battle deal that I had last summer, JC, T-Top, 2-on-2 with Geechee and Coffee, me and Misfit, Av, Rum Nitty, Saga, like, all right, cool. Like, there's a loyalty owed there. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, cool. If we're going to go through this run, then you're going to give me some battles that I need. And I think it's starting to pay off now. People are like, yo, he's consistent now. You know, boom, 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 you know? I mean, people talk about votes and shit like that, but, you know, the votes been like 4 or 5 years. Like, it's a corny joke. You know what I mean? At this point.
Yeah. And it seems like, you know, battlers choose to use that angle every battle, Core.
Yeah, but like we said earlier, how I choose like unique angles and stuff like that. Niggas not doing that. They just gonna go for the easy way out. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't think that's gonna beat you though. Like personally, I feel like, you know, you doing that is like, it's kind of like the run-on sentence in a sense. Like, all right, dog, yeah. We done heard it a million times. There's no way you can make it any funnier. And then, you know, you can try, but now he coming at you with shit we ain't never really heard of. It's like, yo, what you gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
Even with T-Top Saga, I felt like they had a lot of those things as well. And you coming up with, you know, talking about T-Top and his moms. And I think those were a little more impactful than just bars that, you know, I feel like everybody else can use. So, yeah, that is real.
Word.
Does it bother you though? Like when you on that stage and you hearing it again, you're like,
it bothers me when it's like, what bothers me more is how people try to be quiet. Like what I'm starting to realize is dudes be quiet when it's lit. When shit is lit, when you doing good, niggas is quiet. But the minute you do something a little shaky, everybody want to post it. Everybody want to blog about it. So I'm taking notes on shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, oh, all right, cool. You won't celebrate with me, but you'll speak on my downfall. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people that I'm really just like peeping and not fucking with. You get what I'm saying? I don't care if you my man. Oh, you ain't post my shit. You ain't say, yo, Cole got crazy. Because I do that for a lot of people, battle rappers. I could just be on your IG timeline and I'll see like you got some new music out, you got a new battle out. I comment, I'll throw it in my IG story like it's nothing to me. But if you quiet every time, and I just notice it, like, yo, bro, this nigga never says nothing when shit is lit. Right? Like somebody tweeted yesterday. Let's not forget though that Cortez lost to Meta or some shit like that. Like Meta was like 2012. I killed Meta, by the way. But just the fact that, what does that have to do with anything that dropped yesterday? That means you couldn't find something nice to say, so you say, fuck it, I'm gonna just put this out there. You know what I mean? It's like you look at that and you just, people don't realize it. That was corny. That's a cornball thing. You know what I mean? Like, so those people like that, I don't fuck with. I'll be like, nah, he's a bozo. I ain't fucking with him.
Yeah, it's like you know, I'm not gonna lie. When I seen your battle with Saga, and I didn't see enough like people talking about it at first, because now after I watched it, and then I started seeing mad clips and people posting it afterwards. But if you don't watch that battle, you don't know how good this shit is. Like, you know what I'm saying? If people don't really like, you really like, yo, you just slept on some crazy shit that just happened. Like, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's
exactly.
real.
So, you know what I mean? Like, I look at that like that, and then to me, I just look at it like, man, fuck it. You can't please everybody. Yo, bro, Jay-Z is considered the greatest rapper of all time. You know what I mean? A legend and all that. But, like, he's a platinum selling artist. So that means only 1 million people fuck with him, at least. His core fan base. There's billions of people out here that don't fuck with him. But he corner knits his fan base. You get what I'm saying? That's what he did. Same thing with me, nigga. I'm targeting my fan base. You know what I mean? I've been targeting the people that fuck with me. I'm only showing love to those people. You know what I mean? I do y'all interviews because y'all always report on me. You always give me a voice to speak on. You always give me an outlet. So I fuck with you. You get what I'm saying? But like all these other things, like even with, you know, like the whole shit with JR and Caps, like people make it seem like, oh, I stopped fucking with Caps. Like, I blocked them and everything, right? I don't even block people, but I blocked them and everything. You know why? It had nothing to do with him giving J.R. Ryder a platform to say whatever he wanted to downplay me. But the fact that you gave him a platform to downplay me and you didn't defend me or the culture, like, I'm part of the culture. If you're a battle rap blogger and you got J.R. Ryder talking spicy, crazy about me, you know it's defaming my character. That hurts my bags. You know what I mean? People that might have never heard of me is like, who the fuck is J.R. talking about? Nigga must be trash. You didn't do nothing to be like, nah, chill, Core's nice, Core did this. You know what I mean? Twerk, or J.R. Ryder was up there like, Core can't beat Twerk, or Core can't beat Daylight. And mind you, I had just battled both those dudes.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and you know that, but you just let the source, you know what I'm saying? You let him talk his shit, and you let shit just go that way. That's whack to me. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, yeah, cool, you gonna blog about that. You know what I'm saying? But like, Cortez had a great battle against T-Top. You ain't blog about that. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't blog about that. Oh, Cortez and Misfit might be the only loss that Geechee's seen kind of clear on the app because it's a 2-on-2, but you ain't blog about that. You get what I'm saying? But damn sure, let's say Saga would have smoked me and bodied me or some shit like that. That would have been the first thing. So I just look at shit like that. I'd be like, nah, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I've been true. I give niggas interviews. I gave niggas mad shit. So the least you could do is give me my respect. You know what I mean? And that's the real reason why I started going into media. Actually, because it was like, I gotta give myself a voice. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it's been about. And I feel like me, Misfit, Math, like, we gave ourselves more voices and stuff like that now.
Nah, that's real. That's real. Yo, you know, one thing about the Saga battle, you and Saga, that you know, I was looking for that I didn't see. You know, I ain't see y'all go, you know, Saga Puerto Rican, son. I ain't see no Puerto Rican conversations. I was waiting for that the whole time.
I had a funny, like a real funny angle, but I needed a crowd for that angle.
Okay.
Like, it was some shit in Spanish, like some funny shit, bro. But
I thought Saga was gonna come at you like, I'm the #1 Puerto Rican nigga.
You were gonna say that flag is meant for me, nigga. That 1 star, some shit like, you know what I mean? I had ideas, but I was like, man, I just came up with something real funny. But I was like, I need a crowd for this. So like, I didn't use it.
I'm sitting here waiting too, like, they ain't gonna say it? Oh, all right. They kept it clean.
No Puerto Rican crowd, man.
Yeah. Nah, that's love, man. I gotta also ask you, you know, this kind of like a little old, but like still new as far as, you know, the culture concerned. Of course, we all seen the recent firing of Norbes and everything like that. I wanted to know, how instrumental was Norbes, I guess, in your career or coming to URL, if any? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Norbes was the gatekeeper. Norbes opened every door.
Okay.
Every door.
Okay.
Norbes took me from being a rapper in the hood with notoriety to getting videos done, to getting my shit posted on World Star, to getting my music and all that stuff getting posted on websites from This Is 50, Nah Right, all the poppin' sites back in the day. You know, like, and it made sense. Like, he showed me like there was a whole different level to getting your music out there and getting your brand out there. You know what I mean? And he was just like, yo, just because you battle, you got music or you got mad music, yo, email me this. And I'll be honest with you, it was at a point where I had Norbes login. I could send
that's dope.
my material in Norbes' email with all the, like, he taught me how to BCC the contacts, to hide them and all that. Like, he's like, nah, BCC all your contacts. This is the top 100 sites in the world, hip hop sites. Send your content here. This is how you got to fill it out. You got to kind of like interact. How to do the proper email. He said, take these contacts, send all your stuff out. And then he said, and then he was just like, watch, if 100 of them, out of the 100 you send it to right now, if 30 of them post it, you're lit. That shit double XL, This Is 50, World Star, Nah Right, You name it. We was all on those sites getting our music. And then it would be consistent. So then I would sit there and be like, damn, okay, Cortez dropped a new video on Friday. And you see on all the sites, that's what you would do, right? You go to sites, look for music. You'd be like, oh shit, Cortez is on here. Then you go to another site, Cortez is on there. So even if people wasn't downloading me, they kept seeing me. And you notice, I notice, when you hear new artists, when you search for new artists, you see their name a lot before you finally click them anyway.
Real talk.
So it got me familiar, and then those other sites that weren't posting me felt obligated to post me because they was like, damn, Worldstar posted him? Let me post him.
Of course.
Oh, and this is 50 posted him? Let me post him. So like Norbes was very instrumental in showing me that, teaching me that, and I actually had the login. Like, I had the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta respect Norbes in that, you know? He got me on URL. He got me X Factor. I really supposed to battle Miles that day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, he got me certain opportunities. He got me Hitman. He was kind of instrumental in me battling Head Ice the first time too.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, for me to get Ice, I know they thought I was gonna be the sacrificial lamb on the lines then that day. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he was able to be like, yo, take this and use it to your advantage. Like, you know what you can do here. You get what I'm saying? He was the one that believed in me. Everyone else thought Ice was gonna kill me. So, you know what I mean? Like, I always show love to Norbes. You know what I mean? Norbes has been around for street shit too. So, like, he done seen some crazy shit. I never shit on Norbes. You know, I dropped my merch. Him and his wife, first ones that supported me. You know what I'm saying? Bought shit, all that. I respect that. You know what I mean? It's just an unfortunate situation, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's some real shit that, as men, they needed to handle. You know what I mean? So it was just like, you gotta mind your business with that. You know what I mean? You talking about niggas that got wives and kids, and you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta respect whatever situation they both are going through. You know? Separate from URL, I don't know, that's crazy.
Do you think, as far as, you know, the process of now, you know, finding new talent, because I see a lot of people say, yo, the PG's kind of been over. We've been needed to revamp bringing in new people, this, that, and the third. You know, like, do you think it's a positive thing going forward for URL? And Norbes kind of himself saying that, you know, it's kind of been over. Like, it's been years in the making of him separating
relationships with people. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, like, do you feel like with him kind of like stepping down, it opens up a new, you know, a new opportunity for more or new artists, or do you think it's going to be even harder? You know what I'm saying, with this new process of the Crucible and...
I honestly feel like it could be a gift and a curse.
Okay.
One thing I do feel, though, that's fucked up is that I just feel like the Crucible is a good way and it's less costly to find talent.
Okay.
That's great. But when we first see these guys in their room, they're rapping in front of the camera, in front of their phone. This is going to be a whole different source when you're standing in front of somebody and there's a crowd there. Especially if it's your first time meeting us, too. Like, not just meeting, like, the battlers, but it's going to be your first time meeting P and meeting Ike and meeting Lex and Hip Hop is Real. So, like, you could be starstruck just your first time in general, and then you got to go and perform. You know what I mean? So, either it's going to weed them out to where who's ready and who's not, but at the same time, you know, like, where's the development at? You know, you need some type of development. There's a lot of guys that have raw talent, and then there's a lot of guys that just sound like everybody else. And I think the Crucible does show that everybody sounds the same.
Yeah, it's like a format. People using the battle rap format, like bow and yo, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
people realize that that's not gonna get you far. It's not.
As far as the competition and, you know, the artists being the judges and, you know, what, you know, you guys, top tier artists and things like that, able to kind of like be a part of the picking system and things like that. Do you think, you know, I guess that's the right way as opposed to, you know, having different people, scouts or whatever, to kind of like really break down and be like, this is it? Do you think it's up to you guys to really figure out who the next stars is since you guys been in the profession? Or are you guys too biased to really like, yo, he's about to be that one?
I've never been biased though. Like there was a reason why I battled B Dot. There was a reason why I battled Twerk.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? There was a reason why I battled A Ward.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say that with me.
Facts.
You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. You know, it's you look at those three right there. Those three is like some of the craziest names of the new names. So it's like, Cole battled them. Cole got in the ring with them. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of people that you realize drugs. I battle drugs.
Yeah.
Ryder. I battle Ryder.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
all
know
the
what I mean?
Young guys. Yeah.
Riggs.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, not all the hot new young
franchise. I battle franchise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't say that. You know what I mean? These guys are stars. You know what I'm saying? In their own right, and they're making their own history. So you know, I'm just glad I'm one of the I like doing that though. I like being one of the first initial tests. You know what I mean, for these guys. You know what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, boy. You know what I mean? Because I like to see the growth too. Like I like to see them excel to the next level.
And just kind of to end that off with Norbes is like, do you think Norbes is gone for good as far as the culture, or do you think he's gonna come back to battle rap? And I know that's his own decision. I don't know if you spoke to him or see what his mindset is at, but do you feel
I let him breathe. I let him breathe. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know what I mean. It's when me and Norbes talk, there's always a genuine convo. Anyway, we don't have to speak all the time, but you know when we speak, we speak. You know what I mean? I don't know what his game plan will be, but you know he knows a lot of things, so don't count him out. I will say that.
Now,
I think it's to where like URL hates him though.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's like at a point where Beasley or Smack hates him, so I don't feel like it's like that. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, he always said, you know, his relationship was more with Beasley. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else was like cool, but like his relationship was really just Beasley, him and Beasley. So you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they're cool on that level, but yeah, business wise, it's not working out. We seen also ARP kind of went at him a little bit because I guess he mentioned, you know, potentially probably, I guess, you know, willing to accept phone calls and stuff like that, and he kind of shut that whole notion down.
Yeah,
working with RBE. What you thought about ARP and his stance of just being like, yo, I don't want to be a part of this, and like, yo, leave me out of y'all shit.
I understand it. He just sitting there like, look, don't use me as a pawn in whatever message you're trying to send across, because we ain't cool like that. So, all right, cool. He let it be known. You know what I mean? That's all I can say about that. You know what I'm saying? He let it be known. So, you know, I don't feel like Norm should have did that anyway. Like, feel like, nah, nigga, like, just stand on your own too. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Don't switch up now, because then people are gonna try to poke those holes at you. Oh, you told this shit, now you're doing this. You know what I mean? It's like you kind of threw him an alley-oop to try to play you. You feel what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I know me personally, you just gotta notice that there's certain people that are waiting for that moment so that they can boost themselves up by shit stepping on you. So this ain't an industry or like a game where you should allow yourself to be in that position. You know what I mean? That's something I've just learned from being too nice with people and being cool. Nah, this shit's about business. This shit's about my brain. I gotta make my brain look a certain way. I'm not gonna let you step on my brain so you can look good. So you know, Norbes, just learn from that. You know what I mean? Don't give somebody leverage on that.
But I'm good for a bit. I'm good for the ends. There go the kid. So I'm pulling up in the V4, serving nigga out the back of the shit. I'm back on my shit, they selling bags from the strip. I ain't asked for this, I rap a Mac with a bitch. Y'all feel me? Yo, I said I rap with just Mac with a bitch. But I'm back on my shit, they call me slapping a brick. Shit, the order was heavy. Let's talk about knowledge, let's talk about